because the last time I looked at the clock, it was 10:51.
Yep. Yeah, we made the. Hey, y'all, we back in this piece. Bottom of the glass. This your boy E.I. This is Miss Elaina Wilson with your boy E.I. Lee. This is season 2, episode 3. We moving along this joint, man. Hey, I forgot to hit the record button, man. We had already recorded, so we gonna just blow through this little joint. She had already made us the strawberry rum. Why don't you tell them what's inside that little thing, baby, and the history of that little strawberry rum and shit. What we got?
So, the one I'm making today has Myers Original Dark Rum, and we were learning on there that this is distilled in Jamaica under government supervision for successors to Fred L. Myers and Sons, and this was founded in 1879 in Kingston, Jamaica, West Indies.
Yeah.
So, we usually
Jamaican
drink
rum.
the cognac. We didn't have some vodka. We didn't have some bourbon, but this is going to be our first time out with the rum. So, we got 1 1/4 ounces of the dark rum. And then for the light rum, it calls for light rum. I used strawberry rum. I did a 1 1/4 ounces of that. And then I used some pineapple juice. Mm-hmm. So you get 2 ounces of that. And then they normally would do orange juice, but since this is strawberry rum punch and I used the strawberry rum, I used some strawberry syrup that I made from macerating some strawberries, and I kind of kept the juice that it makes. And then 3 1/4 ounce of lime juice. For the strawberry, it's going to be 1 ounce. And then some grenadine, which is a 1/2 ounce of that.
How much percentage is this? Is alcohol in that grenadine?
No.
Okay.
The only things that
That's
have alcohol
flavoring?
are the 2 rums. Yeah, that's just flavoring. It's not alcoholic.
And it's a good drink, too. Mm-hmm. It came out pretty.
And then I shook it in a shaker, poured it in our hurricane glasses or daiquiri glasses, whatever they call these. And then poured them in and then garnished with a strawberry. So, But the history, though, because I thought that was interesting that the origins of rum, the origin of punch are traced back to India. And it comes from the Hindi word panj, which means 5, which represent the 5 elements that are in punch, which is spirit, sugar, water, spice, and citrus. And then punch was brought to the Caribbean by the British, and they started using Jamaican rum and punch in the mid-1600s.
So the spirits is some whatever alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so the ingredients in this is dark rum, strawberry rum, pineapple juice, lime juice, strawberry syrup, and
grenadine.
And grenadine. That's what we got in this glass right here. So that's what's popping. Okay, that was beautiful, man. Hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, comments, and like, share, and all that, man. Send the hate mail and do what all you got to do,
Oh, yeah. We were just talking about we've been booked and busy. We ain't had time for no current events.
Oh, yeah, it ain't been really too many current
I don't
events
know what's
going on.
Except for the main things of June, Juneteenth, Father's Day, and Pride.
Yeah, that was enough for the most
It
part.
was active.
I really didn't kind of stay up on, cause for me, just it's draining to try to stay up on somebody else. What's in the news?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I got so much shit going on. I just try to worry about or try to handle what's in front of me. Don't even worry about what somebody else got going on. So.
Oh yeah, I concur.
Yeah. So the hot topic of this month or this week, what is it? What we got?
We got Pride Month.
Got got your Pride Month going. I see you got your hat pumping,
Yeah,
rocking with all your colors and
all
shit
around
like
me.
that.
You know, the sugar,
Rainbows.
the sugar shack is decorated, okay?
Decorated.
It's flags every. You got your Pride flag over there. You got
Pride
your
Month
Bi flag over
celebrated.
here in this corner.
Motherfuckers sitting around being flowers and shit. You know, you got the flowers hanging out.
My bottom of the glass shirt with my rainbow prism.
Okay, that's what's popping. Yeah, so tell us a little history about Pride Month.
Okay, so
what's going on with the whole how that whole LGBTQ plus AI plus what is it? The LGBTQIA plus. Tell us what that community and you know how did they came about and you know what's you know.
All right. Well, Pride Month is celebrated in June to commemorate the anniversary of the Stonewall riots, which happened June 28th, 1969. If you haven't seen this on the History Channel or on one of the many movies they've made about it, the Stonewall riots happened because the police raided the Stonewall Inn, which was a gay club in Greenwich Village, New York. The patrons decided to fight back against the raids because the police had continued to raid gay clubs during that era. So they decided to protest, and I think the protest lasted for about 6 days. Then the next year, which in 1970, the communities began to have gay marches in June just to celebrate the anniversary of the Stonewall riot. What was new to me was that something I had to look up was that in 1999, President Clinton declared June as Gay and Lesbian Pride Month. And then
he also brought in that thing, don't ask, don't tell with the military. I don't know if that was about the same time.
I'm sure it was,
but I'm sure it had something to do with that same bill that he possibly passed.
And then in 2011, this was something new to me too, that President Obama is the one that changed it from Gay and Lesbian Pride Month to just Pride Month to include all members of the LGBT community. Now we do know since 2011 some letters have been added, so it's not just LGBTQ. It's LGBTQIA plus. Elemental P Q R S T U V. We are in very inclusive times right now.
Yeah, they got everybody in there. Elemental P2, because after the plus, it's everybody. Shit.
All right, well, we know the L is lesbian, which is woman who, is with women, or woman who likes women, loves women. Gay, man to man. Bisexual can either be a woman to a man and woman, or a man to a man and woman. Transsexual, those are people who are born one gender but want to transition to another gender that they were not born as. Queer, Q is the queer or questioning their gender identity. So what I hear a lot is people say like non-binary, or they're fluid with their gender because they just haven't picked. And applications say that now.
I'm with everybody.
Prefer not to say.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So then the I is intersexual. Now that is more scientific because it deals with the DNA, whereas in the womb, this the DNA went and it gave them male DNA and female DNA. So they're born as both.
Who you talking about, that intersexual?
The intersexual, yes. So,
intersexual.
So they're born as both. But like say the parents decide, okay, we're going to raise this child as a boy. But when he gets grown, he's like, I've been a girl this whole time. And then he decides to change genders. That's what brings it into this to get the recognition of intersexual. Because other than that, you wouldn't know. A lot of people, you wouldn't know that somebody is dealing with that. Asexual is the A, or aromantic or agender. And I'm meeting a lot of young people that say that this is their thing. They don't want to be with anybody. They don't want to have sex with anybody. They don't want to have romantic feelings toward anybody. They don't want to recognize that they attracted to any gender or anything. It's just me.
So they're just gonna beat off then.
I don't even know if they want to do that, but they don't want nobody else.
All right. Well, love somebody. Love yourself then, I guess. Some people do marry themselves.
And then the plus. The plus, I guess, is like all the other people that aren't really defined in a mainstream way. So one that I'm learning a lot about lately is pansexual. And those individuals that are attracted to people regardless of their gender. So it could be a man, a woman, a transgender person. They want all of them.
They want everything.
They don't care what your gender is, what you identify with. They want you.
That sounds like a slut.
Oh, Lord. They want everybody.
They want everything. Oh, my God. Hey.
Some people tried to cross-reference it with bisexuality, but bisexuality is clearly man-woman, not man-woman trans. Yeah. So that's where it's different.
And that's pansexuality, right?
And then the other one is another one that I see a lot in reels, and they even got a couple TV shows about it, and that's being polyamorous. So that comes from the word poly, multiple, amorous love. So you love multiple people, but there's about like 9 different explanations of that. So that's gonna require its own episode.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that further in a later episode. It must gonna be real deep and interesting. Hey, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share, send it to somebody, man. Send the hate mail, do whatever you do, man.
Talk about us at the water cooler. Talk about us at the family reunion. And 4-1 shine.
Oh, we got the 4-1 shine. Miss CaTeri 39th birthday party, man, was a blast. The all black cocktail party at the Golden Hind. After party was at the Sandpiper boat, but nevertheless, man, it was a blast. Had what was it? Shrimp and rice. Shrimp and grits was for the appetizer. The main entree was lamb chops with some salmon, Brussels sprouts,
potatoes, broccoli, and green beans.
Yeah, man, it was banged out, man. Then just the scenery was dope. Had a live saxophone player, a DJ off in that joint. Had a cameraman off in there with getting the footage of shit. And unfortunately, we couldn't find ourselves in none of that shit. But it was a cameraman there, nevertheless. I was able to spice my own little shit up. Check the Facebook pages. You can see what we was doing that night. It was going down, looking good. It was an all black cocktail party, man. So it was lit. You know what I'm saying? Me and my babe was.
You let me copy off you.
Yeah, she was. I came with my thing. She had to coordinate her thing with my thing. You know what I mean? So we pulled it off though. Matter of fact, they can definitely, if you came there, you can definitely be like, oh, okay, they together over there.
For sure.
You know, so that's what that was. That was, you know, it was looking like that. So, yeah.
And what are we gonna do? See you later, alligator.
Yeah, let's do that. Then.
Yeah,
Let's get into the segment of
see
you later,
where
alligator.
I'm going to cancel a person, place, thing, or trend that is driving me crazy.
Bye bye. See you
this
later.
Week, I'm canceling homophobic myths.
See you later.
It's because they just really get on my nerves. Like, to say, like, gay people trying to make straight people gay. I hate that one. Or, the gay people on TV is going to make the kids gay. The reason I don't like that one is because I was born in the 80s, and it was not no gay nothing on TV, okay? So, my choice, or not even my choice, but my whatever I was born with to be attracted to girls didn't come from TV. It came from me. So, you know, people, kids seeing gay people on TV is not going to make them gay. It's just going to make them more inclusive. It's going to make it, you know, where your kid can be more down to earth. Because if kids are not told that it can be an acceptable lifestyle, they're going to judge it based off of your judgment. And it can be the same as said for, you know, black people. They didn't want to see us on TV either. So, you know, you got to think of it like that. If somebody is born away, what can we say?
I just think in some aspect they overdo the shit in some cases, man. Like, golly. Not everywhere. All the time. You know? I definitely don't, I mean, for me, I definitely don't like the innuendos with the suggestion with the kids, I guess, with the cartoons and shit. But then I guess you do have kids, or some kids are feeling
and
left out.
They don't know.
Or something, they can't relate to something, so I guess a cartoon suggesting that it's possibly okay, you know, giving them some
better understanding.
giving them some courage, but even then, it's, you know, conversation is needed and had.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't know. Now, do you believe with the transition? Do you believe with the thing that D Wade is doing with his son and his daughter, where she has made this transformation, or it's a she now?
This is the thing, because it's just kids that I've known their whole life. And you can just look at that kid and tell that they're awkward or they're different. They're not fitting in with the thing that they were born to do. And they struggle through life. So to cut out like 10 years of this struggle for her to just grow up and still, this is who she is. She knew it early and was able to recognize it early. I think that can change some of the experiences that kid goes through. Because they're not fighting against they daddy making them play basketball, they daddy making them play football because it's my son. And I don't know that my son is that way because he trying his hardest to be what daddy want me to be. And he is living a life of misery. And then now at 18, this whole time, I never wanted none of this for myself. You made me play basketball and football. Now I hate you. You know what I mean? This is the thing that them kids struggle with. Because they didn't know that they could say something earlier. So that's why I respect that situation. Not saying that that's the situation I would do, or I'm telling you that that's what you should do. That is why I respect what they're doing for their child. And they got some different circumstances. Because she's probably not at some Florida public school where kids is going to pick on her. You know what I mean? She's probably in a very protected situation where it's okay for them. That might not be okay for your child, where you know your child will get pummeled at school every day if you know that if you let them dress like a girl. You know? So you got to have special circumstances. Just like in New York, they have a school for those kids, specifically outside of regular public school, because they know that it's a danger for them kids. So you got to do what's best for your situation with your child. I'm in no way telling you what to do with your child, but just saying that just be educated. Don't believe just the general stereotype that you hear about gay people or lesbian people or bi or trans. Educate yourself. Because AI is everywhere now. AI will look it up for you. It'll make this real easy. Instead of judging people, instead of prejudging people, just Google it. Let's get to pour out a little liquor.
Pour out a little liquor.
Pour out a little liquor.
Pour out a little liquor. The segment of pour out a little liquor where we recognize the ones who passed, giving homage to the people who then went on to the afterlife, man. You know, past, present, and so just pouring out a little liquor for those who then did that. I'm gonna give mine to baseball legend Willie Mays, passed June 18th, 2024. Man, you know, was a milestone. Did great things in baseball.
And he, I think, what it was, he was in the majors.
Yeah, major league. It started in, I think he started in the Negro League and then went to the major. But, you know, did great things for the sport of baseball, also for civil rights, getting us recognized and able to knock down some of the racial barriers with his athleticism.
All right. And then I want to pour out a little liquor to my Aunt Penny. She passed away October 9th of 2023, and today she would have been 61 years old.
Okay.
So I'm going to pour out a little liquor for the diva. That's what we used to call her, or she used to call herself. She was the diva. She wore heels all the time.
Said all the time.
She was very classy based. So yeah. We are sipping on some Strawberry Rum Punch. We almost at the end of it.
Yeah. Bottom of the glass.
That was a drink, though. You know, usually we'd be like, let's do another one.
That one right like there. Yeah, that one like that. That one will smack you upside your damn head while you're playing.
That's the one for the party. You make a picture of that.
Yeah, you can't do all that.
It's going to stop them real early.
Yeah, sure will. Mm-hmm. And then for that one, you pour the whole bottle in. You pour everything.
Mm-hmm.
Both bottles, huh?
Yeah, I would pour both bottles and probably do measure the other stuff by cups. Probably do like a couple cans of these juices. Mm-hmm. Make a nice picture.
Yeah, that thing I have on. Dope.
And this is with ice in it.
Dope.
You know, the ice, because you know you got to have the water.
Dope.
That's one of the ingredients.
Yeah, this mug hidden too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what that'll do. Yeah, I ain't been doing too much of nothing, man. Trying to stay positive and focused and shit like that. You know, trying to develop the little podcast and shit. Need to make a little sincere effort in terms of doing that. But
you're gonna have season 2 of Thinking Out Loud coming soon?
Yeah. We doing that. Trying to develop that to figure out the why. You know, what's the whole purpose in that? Trying to figure that out. You know, so that it can be, so it can, for the most part, so I can use it as an instrument for sure for healing, and to share my thoughts positively, and to accept the criticism and shit to come with that, but be able to take that criticism and to use it and build off of it, not to use it or look at it as hate, but to look at it as constructive criticism. So, yeah, it's a lot of shit going on with that, too. So, then we got to pour out the little liquor. You know, that's a segment that also can possibly turn out into its own thing. You know what I'm saying? So, we definitely got shit going and trying to move in a positive direction, you know, with this this digital media thing, because everybody's, you know, for the most part, can just be independent of the news, because we really ain't everybody ain't really news based like it used to be. You know, you used to have to wait on the newspaper and shit and talk about the shit that was in the Sunday newspaper. But now shit is it's at the touch of your fingers. You can pull up shit what's going on right now in other cities and all that. So, what's the highlight for your Pride thing?
Oh, well, we just talked about Stonewall Riot happened June 28th, 1969, and that's why Pride Month is in June, because we continue to commemorate the uprising of the gay community in New York, Greenwich Village area. They wasn't going to keep taking the police brutality and raids. So, and then, it has blossomed from a March anniversary to Gay and Lesbian Pride Month to now just Pride Month. And we recognize, that's that rum punch, y'all, LGBTQIA+. So, I just for the last day of Pride, I wanted to make sure that
elemental P.
I put out that little bit of, care for the rainbow flags.
Yeah, man, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, hit the share, notification. You know what I'm saying? Let us into your world. We're trying to bring a positive thing, drink. This a drink show, man, where me and her sit back and kick the bobos and shit like that for the couples and shit. Hopefully y'all can find some humor, some connection in the terms of what we trying to bring and what we stand for the most part. So that's all we trying to do, man.
That's it for us. Until next time.
And that's it. Hey, man, again, it's your boy E. Ali. Peace. Call Erica. It's E. Ali in the Thule do. E. Ali. E. Ali. E. Ali in the Thule do. E. Ali. E. Ali. We from the TOLEDOOHIO. E. Ali in the Thule do.
You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Every Thursday night.
E.R.Lee.
Facebook Live.
The weekly news.
TikTok.
No cap.
YouTube. You got your boy E.R.Lee in the
Local news. Regional. And the shit that might go viral. You know I'ma got you.
E.R.Lee in the
You know I got you.